In David Fincher's The Killer, the story unfolds with a precision that mirrors the calculated world of a seasoned assassin. This film takes us through the meticulous unraveling of a hitman's life, a perfectionist who clings to phrases like "forbid empathy" to stay focused. Fincher's signature precision and dedication to detail shine in this narrative, making The Killer feel like his most personal work yet, despite its origins in Alexis Matz Nolan's graphic novel. Featuring Michael Fassbender, adept at portraying soulless characters, The Killer benefits from shades of David from Prometheus in Fincher's nameless protagonist. The film opens with a meticulous multi-day stakeout in Paris, where the assassin, with a deliberate disguise as a German tourist, keeps watch on the cafe below, grabs protein at McDonald's, and enjoys the Smiths on repeat. The character-defining prologue, crafted by Fincher and writer Andrew Kevin Walker of Seven, establishes a deliberate pace, offering a careful glimpse into the mind of a murderer who justifies his actions by comparing them to the vast cycle of life and death, considering anything he does just a drop in a massive bucket. After a few days in Paris, the killer's target finally emerges in the penthouse across the street. In an unprecedented twist for the film's hero, he misses, accidentally hitting an innocent bystander. Realizing the implications, he races back to the Dominican Republic to find his partner fighting for life. The cleanup crew has already left its mark on both. This is the moment the killer breaks his own rules. Despite having the means to vanish, he could run. But the man who swears by precision takes a different path, turning the tables on those who invaded his sanctuary and the ones who hired them. Arliss Howard, Charles Parnell, and Tilda Swinton play supporting roles. But this is essentially a one-man show, a gripping tale of an icy assassin forced to confront the heat of personal involvement. In every frame of The Killer, one can feel Fincher's profound commitment to the project as he revisits themes that have long fascinated him: obsession, perfectionism, and power. The presence of his accomplished collaborators, including cinematographer Erik Messerschmidt of Gone Girl, editor Kirk Baxter of The Social Network, and the musical prowess of Trent Reznor and Atticus for the score, adds immense value to the film. Technically, The Killer stands out among recent films of its kind, courtesy of the exceptional pedigree of its creative team. It's evident that they all share the same commitment to perfectionism as the famously meticulous filmmaker, resulting in a production that thrives on attention to detail. This isn't a film that should have rough edges. It excels because it's as finely tuned as one of the killer's meticulously executed assignments. Indeed, there will be those who question why we're following the journey of an amoral monster attempting to save himself, and it's a valid consideration. Fincher and Walker confront this head-on. I kept anticipating The Killer to humanize its protagonist, yet there's no escaping that he remains a cold-blooded murderer. The audible gasp from my film festival audience when he snapped a victim's neck underscored the absence of mercy in this character's repertoire. His approach to murder is completely cynical and procedural, which might alienate some viewers. This is not a tale of redemption, but one of precision. It delves into what happens when one of the most meticulous individuals in the world makes a mistake. Despite the serious undertones, The Killer surprises by being one of Fincher's most humorous films. The recurring joke about the assassin's fake names is especially entertaining. The film cleverly incorporates familiar brands like Starbucks, Amazon, WeWork, and even Wordle, highlighting a world so commodified and indifferent that it allows a killer to move through it unnoticed, as people are too preoccupied with other distractions. The assassin relies on this societal detachment to carry out his work. Beyond its undeniable Fincher signature, The Killer feels more than a filmmaker revisiting his greatest hits with familiar collaborators. The film poses a fundamental question: can individuals like The Killer shut out the world to accomplish their tasks? This query extends to a masterful creator like David Fincher, asking whether he too can navigate the complexities of his craft with the same level of mastery. If you found this video even mildly entertaining, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe.